We need people around us to see ourselves in them. Um, because those around you, they really show you your qualities. When you see in your children, husband, friends, whatnot, something that you dislike or something that bothers you, don't be quick to judge. They're actually showing you. When you think deeper about it, you will understand it. Um, and it's funny how differently we perceive different people. The same person would appear very differently with different set of qualities to others. And the more people you have, close people around you, or family, the better you can understand yourself if you're willing to see yourself in those people. So I'll give you an example. It's funny, when I study the Matrix, and keep your eyes out. I will be launching a training course to help you understand your own matrix early next year. But when I was looking at the matrices of my children, I see how different I come across in each of them, and how different my husband is for them. So if you have siblings, think about your mother or your father. They perceive the same person differently. They will tell completely different stories. They would have completely different memories. Somebody will get slapped around and will let it go and remember it just as a memory. And somebody will keep that memory loaded with emotion and the feeling of hurt. So there is a reason there is that emotion present, because that emotion is that filter. It's something that is within the person. They're born with it. They came with it. That's their energetic pattern. It's something that they need to overcome in this life. And I was talking to my daughter, younger daughter, and I remember she mentioned something about somebody in very close circle, and that person is wonderful, but she does not perceive that person as wonderful. And I gave her an example. She loves the oh gosh, she loves this movie. It's a sequel, fairy tale sequel. Anyway, and I said, imagine you watching this movie, and there are like 9 books on this, and clearly so as many movies. And imagine you've been watching it all your life, and half of the screen is covered with a piece of paper, and you don't know it. You just watch it, and then when you discuss it with somebody, your facts don't match. You perceive something completely different than the other person, and that other person could be 7 billion people in the world, and you just one of the people that perceives it completely differently. And then one day an earthquake hits your house, and the piece of paper falls off, and it's like the veil that comes off, and you finally realize, boom, it's me. It's my TV. It's my filter in my brain. It's my perception of this reality that was at fault all along. It's me who needs fixing, not whatever I was watching in the TV. And that's how we live life. We point at the TV or neighbor, or I don't know, friend, parent, child, and we say it's them, and hopefully that's the purpose of life. Some earthquake hits and the veil falls off, and you say, shit, it was me all along. It's not them. So think about that throughout the day. When somebody and start maybe with somebody who's not as annoying to you, because the most annoying person, that perception is loaded with emotion, sometimes very hard to overcome. But what if they are annoying, if they are critical, it's the mirror image of you, of what you are doing all day long. And you might be doing it with a smile on the face and they're not, but it's the same criticism.